In this video, I'm going to be going over the latest update to the charts. So, Titan has been updated to version 12, Legends has been updated to version 3, RSI has been updated to version 3, and Trend Thrust is on version 2. Now, this update brings in a feature we are calling Laser Eye. Some of you are familiar with it. We had introduced it in the past. It had some issues, but now we fixed them and now it's working. So, what is Laser Eye? Laser Eye, what it does is it gives you the 5 minute chart on the 1 minute. So essentially, you're getting an insight as to what's happening on the 5 on the 1. Trade designs will confirm quicker on the 1. You'll also get trade designs on your chart faster on the 1 because, well, the 1 minute is quicker, right? For example, let's take a look at this trade design here. This trade design on the 5 happened here and you got the signal. The bar was still forming. Trade design, it takes 5 minutes to confirm here versus on the 1, it printed right on this bar. You also got your entry here, so it gave you a much quicker entry and right down here, right? And this is the 5 minute trade design on the 1. So you have the same entry and the same stop loss and the same take profits. Now, laser eye is all encompassing. What that means is it's a part of every indicator. So if you go into the indicator settings, you have laser eye on Titan, you've got laser eye on Legends. So here, this is Legends. If I double click on this, you have laser eye on the Legends indicator, you have laser eye on the RSI indicator, and you have laser eye on Trend Thrust. Right? So you have laser eye on all 4 indicators. Now, if you disable laser eye, what it's going to do is, for example, here, if I go and disable laser eye, it's just going to show you the 1 minute chart as it is. It's not going to give you any information of the 5. It's just going to show you your regular one. And if you enable it, it's going to give you your 5 minute chart right on the 1. Right? So that's what laser eye does. So this is the standard 1 minute chart, and with it enabled, it just looks like the 5 minute chart. I'm just going to reload this page to get back to that 5 minute chart. So this is with laser eye enabled, and you'll see that in all of these instances laser eye helps get you a proper entry, right? So for example, here it says you got a trade design on this candle versus over here it's kind of showing it to you on this candle. So essentially where this candle closes where you got this trade design, and you can see that here too. It can help you get a better entry, or it can help you get a little bit of insight as to what's happening in these candles. Where this was really helpful was, well, this initial move at market open, while this candle was forming, you got your trade design right here versus this candle still hadn't closed here, right? So before this candle happened to the upside, you already got your trade design here on the 1 minute. So it can help get you a quicker entry. Same thing over here. You can see it's also giving you more insight into the RSI, and it's also giving you more insight into trend thrust. You just have more granular detail. Oops, 1 second, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's just go back in time and take a look at this. Right, so this big candle, that trade design could have happened anywhere in that candle versus this thing, it gave it to you right here, right? It confirmed the trade design right here, so it helps you get in uh, it helps you get in much better, right? Like look at this one over here, you got your trade design and you can play it up, and sometimes they may not line up, right? This is the thing, sometimes it might not line up. It might be 1 or 2 candles off on the 1 minute. It can be sooner, it can be later, but it'll give you context about the 5 right on the 1. And same thing with the 1348 cross. Now it takes 5 minutes for this candle to form versus it takes a minute for this candle, so your 1348 crosses are confirmed quicker as well. And another thing with this is, well, it also gives you the 5 minute levels on the 1. So I don't have the levels enabled, but let's see. If I go into the legends indicator and I turn on show support and resistance, Because I have laser eye enabled, I'm getting the 5-minute levels right on the one. So let's enable that here as well. Show support and resistance. These are my same 5-minute levels right on the 1 minute. So 5-minute level on the 1 minute, 5-minute level on the 1 minute. Okay, so that covers laser eye. If you have it enabled, it will just show you the 5-minute information on the 1 minute, and you can use the 1 minute to better gauge your entries and your exits. The next feature I'm going to cover is in the 1348 legends indicator. So we've added a trailing stop loss in the 1348 legends indicator. You can enable it and you will get a trailing stop loss line that you can use to manage your trade. So for example, you get this trade design, you enter in here, you move your stop loss along this trailing stop loss line. It keeps you in, and you end up getting out somewhere around this candle, somewhere around here, right? So again, you get a trade design to the upside, it keeps you in, it may have stopped you out over here right before market close. If you didn't get stopped out there, if you hadn't moved your stop or whatever, then you could have ridden it up all the way up there. But yeah, and same thing over here, right? This is your trailing stop loss line, so you just have to enable that in the legends indicator. It's a trailing stop loss line. Another thing to keep in mind is the secure the bag and trailing stop loss line. They're disabled on the 1 minute because they don't quite work well on the 1 minute. So even if you have laser eye enabled, you won't be able to enable that on the 1 minute. If you disable laser eye, then you can get the 1 minute trailing stop loss. If you're trading the 1 minute for whatever reason, you shouldn't be, but you can do that. Now, like I said, laser eye is a part of every indicator, right? So it's part of RSI too. Anyways, apart from laser eye, now in the previous release of the RSI indicator, you were able to create alerts for RSI, and now we've added optimal hours for when these RSI alerts can trigger between. So just like the Titan indicator, you can set a time frame between which you would wish to receive RSI alerts. And also, as a part of this update, the RSI settings are now set automatically for all time frames. So you don't have to manage that, it's set automatically for you. And that's pretty much it. So just to recap, the latest update adds laser eye to all the indicators, and the RSI gets an additional feature, which is the time boxing of alerts, and the 1348 legends gets the trailing stop loss. This covers this release of our indicators. Thanks.